The click of the door latch shattered the stillness that had settled like dust over the house. 8 years of memories woven into these walls, carefully built, layer upon layer. Those years have been alive with laughter echoing through rooms, with tiny handprints smudging fresh coats of paint, with whispered secrets shared beneath warm blankets late into the night. But now, the silence pressed down heavily, thick and suffocating with unspoken lies. She stood in the children's room, the same brittle smile forced onto her lips, the kind meant to soothe, to promise bedtime stories and gentle dreams. But it faltered, crumbling the instant her eyes met mine. The warmth that once shone in them had faded, replaced by wide, startled dread. "Marcus, I didn't hear you come in," she murmured, her voice barely above a whisper. I said nothing. Instead, I raised my phone, the cold glow illuminating a photograph. Her and him, tangled together in our car, caught in daylight, laughter stolen from a life we once shared. The color drained from her face, and she staggered, one hand brushing the wall for support. A performance as flawless as it was heartbreaking. "Marcus, let me explain," she pleaded, desperation shaking her voice. A rehearsed line. "Explain what, Leia?" I asked, my tone unnervingly calm. "Explain how you could hold our children close, kiss them goodnight, and still carry on like none of this ever mattered." She opened her mouth, but I cut her off. "Don't insult me with your tears. Save those for him." The name hung heavy between us, sharp as a knife. Eli, my oldest friend, the one who had stood beside me through every chapter of my life, all while driving the dagger deep into my back. "He doesn't mean anything," she whispered. I barked out a bitter laugh. "Nothing? And yet you risked everything. Our home, our children, our vows for him." The silence that followed was thick, suffocating. She stood there, raw and exposed. I needed more. Despite knowing the answers, I asked, "Where is he?" She flinched, eyes wide. I don't know." A thin, obvious lie. I tapped the screen, dialing his number. Speaker on. 3 rings. Then his voice, casual and unaware. "Hey, Marcus, what's going on?" The audacity fueled the fire already raging inside me. "I know," I said, voice low and measured. I held the phone toward Leia. Eli's name glowed on the screen. "I know about you, about her, about everything." Then silence. The line went dead. Leia collapsed to the floor, sobbing, shaking. I looked down at her, empty. The love, the warmth, it had all turned to dust. I left her there, got in my car, and drove without direction, anger simmering in my veins, sharp and relentless. But deep down, I knew where I was headed. Eli's place was sleek, sterile, a showroom, not a home. I parked across the street and waited. Within minutes, he emerged, pale, jittery, on the phone, probably trying to reach her. I stepped forward. He froze, his phone slipping from his hand to clatter on the pavement. "Marcus," he stammered. I said nothing. I closed the distance and threw a punch. My fist connected with his jaw. He hit the ground hard, groaning. "You son of a bitch," I growled. "You destroyed everything I built." He curled in on himself, shielding his face. I grabbed his collar and yanked him up. "You thought you could do this and just walk away?" He whimpered. I scanned the street, searching for an escape route. "There is none," I said coldly. "You're done. I'm taking it all from you, just like you did to me." I let go. He crumpled again, bloody and trembling. Turning my back, I walked away. The following weeks blurred into a haze of divorce papers, courtroom battles, and bitter words. Leia fought dirty, spinning lies and twisting truths, but I had proof, enough for the judge to see clearly. I kept the children. They didn't understand. They missed her, and I shielded them as best I could. But some wounds leave scars that never fully fade. Eli lost everything, his name, his job, the hollow luxury he once flaunted. People turned their backs. He vanished beneath the weight of his own disgrace. But I didn't feel triumphant. Revenge tasted bitter, hollow, unsatisfying. What remained was my children, their love unfiltered and pure. Together, we started again. Slowly, carefully. The house wasn't the same, but the silence had changed. It no longer weighed heavy with betrayal. It was quiet with strength. A new beginning, born from ruins. One breath, one step, one brick at a time.